All right, so we were with Ripple. I think we're now concluding Ripple. This internal degree 1-2 is actually a correct bounce. The market is a buy. Current level, you don't need to bother about anything. It's just 0.86. The stop is going to be 0.80. And we're taking this to $1 and $1 plus. We investigated the whys just a bit earlier. All right, and you will want to check the whys again. This is the count for our chart. This is what we're seeing right now. We're going to that neckline $1. It is possible that we go to the higher neckline if Ethereum and Bitcoin are going to be bullish, or all the crypto asset class is going to be bullish. We believe we are actually going to try to do $1.10 in order to do a higher shoulder that is contained by that neckline here. You have a green neckline, you get another bounce. We would then consider just going into the weekend, not beyond this, to let profit run all the way to 110 and then close. There's going to be that shoulder, and then we move higher to test the next neckline. It's going to be 115 and 120. This is where we are on the longer term charts. We're very much interested in this daily chart. You're now doing that high degree A and that high degree C. A is at $1. You can see that. If we are doing 110, it's much better because a retraction lower will allow us to make a shoulder at the upper boundary of this ascending triangle. This asymmetric triangle is a much bigger and greater fractal of the smaller ascending triangle. All right, so that concludes all cryptocurrencies. If you have missed out of any on any of the cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin, we didn't do Litecoin today actually. Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Ripple, just please make a note to the moderator and we will redo them. There is really no problem, and there is really no hassle or going into the weekend. We have a lot of time today because we're going to be taking the weekend holiday like everybody else. All right, so let's move on now to our FX issues. Okay, so again, if you wish to redo the cryptocurrencies, or if you have missed out on any of the details regarding any of the three major cryptos, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, please just make note of the moderator and we will redo it in detail. Okay, so also on the 1 hour chart with XRP or Ripple, we are looking at, it's not really zero line bounce because we have a bit of a negative momentum, but maybe it could qualify for a zero line bounce. So this is valid and the entry is valid at current market levels. Remember, the stop we expect is just at 0.80, very tight stop going into the weekend. We're going to leave target open just for the duration of the weekend. We could get to see above $1. We're looking at 1.05, 1.08, these kind of levels. Let's move on to other issues. It's going to be oil and the United States dollar against the Canadian. All right, so this is what we're looking at in oil today. Remember, we were going to buy yesterday, if you were following with us, at $70.50. Market did $70.